Now, there is a shocking update that has been really put up against William Saliba by the French national team coach, and there is no way he said this about this gentleman. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football, and I know Arsenal fans are not going to be happy with this because it's really below the belt, according to me. Smash the like button close to 400 times. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. William Saliba, huge slut, you know. It's like disrespecting all what I was going to hate to do and putting it in the mud. And that is William Saliba for you. So let's see people subscribing to this channel because we want to hit the magic number, and it's 20,300 subscribers. And I think we are left with few to really hit that milestone. And I'd love to see to it that you guys go ahead and really coming through to do the needful for us. Then do the needful and go down and subscribe, because we are left with just 13 subscribers to hit 20,300 subscribers. You understand? So if you are at that pace that at least on a day we can get in 100 subscribers plus, that will be something great, and that will be a great charge for this channel, and soon we'll be hitting 21,000 subscribers. Now we are going to talk about Endrick having gone ahead to score against the side of England. His agent has gone ahead to obviously say a lot of things, and I'm gonna bring you that. And then Vitor Roque, another number 9 Brazilian international, he's really having something to say about who needs him, and this is his agent speaking to us. Ramadan Mubarak, and to the Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living true God bless you abundantly. Now let's start it off with this story coming in from France. Deschamps has said Saliba is having a very good season at Arsenal, but he also does things that I don't like so much. For France, he has limited game time, but when he plays, that hasn't necessarily gone well. The hierarchy doesn't favor him at the moment, but he's in here. Dayot Upamecano has had game time, and perhaps William has had less. With certain players, I make sure to persevere because it can be confidence or little blockages that can shift. Some don't have any concerns, some need game time. William has had less time, so that doesn't allow him to be very calm. So how can you come out and really say that he also does things that he doesn't like so much? Now you are talking about the best defender in the Premier League. The Premier League is the best league in the world. Like it or hate it, the Premier League is the best league in the world. So as it stands, it's really one of those statements that are going to have to be made by the manager of France that is going to have to piss me off, because you cannot come out and say that William Saliba does things that really annoy you and he's not calm. When you're asked one of the best calm defenders on the ball, and even when he's under attack, he's William Saliba. Dayot Upamecano, he's putting this statement, just costed Bayern Munich. Away, I think they're playing against Lazio. You understand? That game ended 1-0. He was responsible for the penalty they conceded, and he was sent off. That was on Wednesday. On Saturday, I think they are playing which team? There is a certain team they are playing in the Bundesliga. He got a red card. 2 red cards in a space of 4 or 5 days. And remember last season, for Man City to knock them out, who gifted the 2 goals to Erling Haaland? Dayot Upamecano. If you tell me one of those defenders that is really erratic, you know, I'll front Dayot Upamecano. That is it. He's not better than William Saliba. And these are questions that managers really lack appropriate answers to, and they try to really run away with it in a very stupid way. And there is no way Deschamps says Saliba does lots of things wrong, that it does not impress him. When you look at the team, all the defenders that sat ahead of William Saliba, none of those, I repeat it, none of those can come in through and really come next to this guy. No one comes close to him, you know. Let me show you against Germany how they went ahead to line up and see whether they can really come close. to whether they can really dislodge this guy out of that 11. Because for me, I believe he's one of the best central defenders in the world. And you can't tell me that Pavard and Upamecano are better than William Saliba. Pavard plays for Inter Milan. Upamecano plays for Bayern Munich. Arsenal is topping the league, and William Saliba is one of the best central defenders in the world right now. Jules Koundé is being played as a right back, but he's also considered in the hierarchy he's talking about. There is no way he comes close ahead of Saliba. All of these defenders, Saliba is better than them. I think the only player that I believe is supposed to be... And by the way, the only player that can obviously dislodge this guy, I think it's Konate. And for your own information, Konate is supposed to be playing alongside William Saliba. So that is it. So I don't find any reason that he's really sounding to give this guy a reason that he does things that really annoy the manager. That's why he's not obviously putting him into the beautiful game of football. So I really understand exactly what he's talking about, but Saliba is levels. Saliba is levels, and there is no way you compare him to Upamecano, Pavard. No way. And I know he's on the safe side because his team is performing very well. But trust me, when his team downgrades, he will get to know that what he did was really uncalled for. You cannot say that William Saliba does things that you don't like. Like what? Tell them, come out and tell us things that Saliba does that you hate, and we get to know that he should improve. But no one is more press resistant than him. He has gone ahead to win more tackles, and his central defense partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes has gone ahead to register, I think, the fewest number of goals in all competitions. So how do you come out and say that he does lots of things that you don't like and he's not calm on the ball? That is really very weird. And tomorrow France is playing against Chile, and we've been told that him, after putting out that statement, I think he felt that it was really uncalled for, and a statement has been issued by Lauren Lawrence that William Saliba will start for France against Chile in their friendly tomorrow night. So William Saliba is set to start, and I think he should start with Konate. I think that's the dream central defense partnership for France. Konate and William Saliba. It will be very good because they are both calm. Their physical attributes are really great. Good game readers, good in the air, and also good on the ground. I think if you want to be having what we call a Berlin Wall for your opponents to come and really knock themselves on it and really feel and then get back, it's Saliba and Konate. And this Konate guy, who's expected to partner with William Saliba, has gone ahead to say the following about William Saliba. He said, "There is extreme competition in the position of the central defense, but I'm happy with it because it's healthy. Apart from maybe William Saliba, I don't want him to win the title in there for you." So obviously he's like, there is competition at the French national team, and he believes that William Saliba shouldn't win the title. When he talks about the title, you know what he's talking about. He's talking about talks about the title. He's talking about the Premier League, but he's talking about the competition at the French national team because they're having Jules Koundé, Upamecano, Konate, and William Saliba. The Kimpembes have gone ahead obviously be thrown under the bus, and there has to be more and more developing defenders that are really exquisitely good. And I was really shocked that even Todibo starts ahead of William Saliba. When you look at the game of Germany, William Saliba was one of the unused substitutes. Konate was too unused, and no other defender was in here. I don't know why Todibo has not been put into the mix, but I would like to let you know that it's one of those things that they should really change about that central defense of France. I don't know whether you agree with me that the ideal central defense of France should be Konate and Saliba, but all that and more into the comment section below. But I'm really pissed off with what this man are going to say about the young star. That is William Saliba went ahead to turn 23 years of age. He's just 23 years of age, and his performances are really looking exquisite. That his what Deschamps is going to hate to say about Saliba, but I think he's just lying. It's like the supporters of England. We've always gone ahead to let you know about how good other defenders are, and they're better than Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire shouldn't be playing into that defense, you know. But unless otherwise a person gets to know that England has more quality players that are better than this guy, that's when you understand it. But he has all the way been defended by the man called Gareth Southgate. It looks like Deschamps is like saying William Saliba is not good enough to do that. Let's go to Endrick, who scored the winner of Brazil against England. His agent has said, his agent is known as Pena. Real Madrid decided that they are never going to miss another talent like Vini or Endrick after Neymar moved to Barcelona. Maybe there is a lesson for Chelsea because they were in front at the start, but they were worried about the fee, and then when Real came in and were prepared to pay what Palmeiras wanted, it became almost impossible for them. So Chelsea were leading the race by then. Having gone ahead to be leading the race, it came out to be like nothing is gonna be really going to go to the side of Chelsea, and Chelsea felt like they shouldn't be really doing the needful. And what needful are we talking about? Paying 60 million euros. And by the way, it's always a risk to pay 60 million euros for a player in the caliber of Endrick. I understand he's talented, but by the time he was 16 years of age, playing for Palmeiras, and he wanted 60 to 65 million euros, and Chelsea said, we are really pushing out. And I think it's still a gamble, though he's really good, but it's still a gamble. The boy needs to come out and really perform very well. I understand narratives will be obviously be painted that he's going to be playing for Real Madrid and he's going to be doing the needful. Playing for Palmeiras and Real Madrid are two different things, you know. The beauty is that he's going to find a very good Brazilian atmosphere at the side of Real Madrid. Players that he plays with at the national team are going to come out and really help him do the needful. You know, for example, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo. There is even this other guy that plays in the central defense, you know. So there are like 3, 4, 5 Brazilians and even some other South Americans like it's not Bentacu. What's the name of that guy? The Uruguayan that plays there. I've forgotten his name, but he's really good and he's going to really make it good for the guy. So he might really land in through very well. But remember, one big factor is signing Kylian Mbappe. If Kylian Mbappe comes in through, everyone won't be looking at this guy. All they'll be doing is to see to it that he comes in through off the bench, or sometimes he starts, and Kylian Mbappe will be having everything under his shoulders. And Jude Bellingham, because he has gone ahead to announce himself as one of those players that have gone ahead to be doing the needful and really take it to where he deserves to be. So we wait and see how this guy really starts up his career at Real Madrid. The summer of 2025 is going to see him really go to Real Madrid. And that goal he scored against England is like sending a message to Real Madrid that however much you're bringing Kylian Mbappe, me, Endrick, I'm really in good terms or in good shape to start as your number 9. That means Kylian Mbappe might be always be played as a right forward, Vinicius a left forward, and then which other guy? And then Mbappe right forward. Then the other guy will be Endrick to play through the center. And by the way, 60 million euro player is expected to start, and having gone ahead to make that mistake of missing out on these players like Neymar, they wouldn't like to miss out on any other player. That is Real Madrid for you. And we've gone ahead to see to it that their policy is to sign in players when they're still young. That's why they want to go in for Alejandro Garnacho at Man United, because they believe at the age of 19 they can easily get him on a cheap. Even if they pay £100 million, they would have gone ahead to save a lot of money, because in the future the guy is really going to be costing loads and loads of money. So that is the agent of Endrick for you. And let's talk about another Brazilian that is really shining at Barcelona. That is Vitor Roque. Vitor Roque, his agent also Carrier said the truth is that there is a queue of clubs ready to pay 50 million euros even now for Vitor Roque. Victor will not go anywhere even if he's loaned out. He's determined to succeed at Barcelona. Obviously, he's a guy that was wanted by Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and very many others, but he ended up at Barcelona because Barcelona paid the 40 million euros. Now, after paying the 40 million euros, it came out to our notice that no other team would have gone ahead, obviously, meet that price, especially Premier League teams. Premier League teams are not so much into South American players, but teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid are really so much into players like these. That's why you saw it that Real Madrid paid 65 million euros for Endrick, and Barcelona paid 40 million pounds for Vitor Roque. And Vitor Roque is here, and teams are really lining up for him because he's young. He's really playing very well and looking good at Barcelona. Obviously, you understand what is going to really help him be in as a player. Then his agent said, he's called Endrick. Victor is very happy at Barcelona, and there is no chance for a loan. He's very good physically and mentally, and he's waiting for more minutes to prove it on the field. Xavi loves him so much. We all know that there is bad blood between Xavi and the sporting director. That is, what's his name? And Deco, but he was recommended by Deco, and Xavi felt like it was a right move made by the side of Barcelona. So he loves the player, and it looks like Xavi is going to leave him at Barcelona and go elsewhere. We know that Xavi is not going to be the manager of Barcelona next season. However much the president told us that they're trying to convince him to stay, but he's saying, I'm not going to stay at the side of Barcelona. That is Xavi for you. So for Vitor Roque, he has gone ahead to come in through and really play some good games for the side of Barcelona, and he has some goals in already. However much they are not all that many, and his spell was disturbed by the red card he got, right? But I think has all what it takes. 9 games for Barcelona, 2 goals. That is Vitor Roque. What a way to obviously start off with the bang at the side of Barcelona. So guys, thank you very much for watching it through. Tell me thoughts about William Saliba, shocking update coming in through from France, and tell us about Vitor Roque and his agent saying that he's really good and he's appreciated at Barcelona, and Endrick's agent saying the reason as why Real Madrid went ahead to sign him when he was young, other than going to the side of City. So may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts about this. But this shocking Saliba update, do you agree with the manager for the national team of France? Yes or no? Ramadan Mubarak, and recover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out.